Today we're going to be looking at the Gsi Halulite Boiler 1.1. That's coming up next. Alright, today we're going to take a look at the Gsi Halulite Boiler 1.1. This is a 1.2 quart or a 1.1 liter pot. This is a very nice large pot. They do have one that's a little bit bigger than this. It's a 1.8 liter. This weighs in at 244 grams or 8.6 ounces, so it's very lightweight. It's made out of anodized aluminum. It does have a aluminum lid, which is very nice. This pot will accommodate a jet boil stand. You can put a Bic lighter in there. This is the mini Bic. A large Bic will fit as well. And I have a large fuel canister in here. This is the 220 grams canister here. But whether you have the large fuel canister in here or the small one, I'm unable to fit my stove in here in the case. Now if I take it out of the case, you can fit it in here. Okay, it does come with this mesh bag with a drawstring on top, which is nice. It keeps it from clanging around in your pack against something else that's metal in your pack, your fry pan or anything like that. Okay, here's my MSR Pocket Rocket 2. Now you can see in the case here, this won't fit in here. But if I take it out of the case, I can get it to fit in there and the lid will fit on. So all you would need is just a little bag to put this in so your stove don't bang around in there. This is my E-Tech City stove. And it'll fit in there as well without the case. But with the case, there's not enough room. Even if I turn the fuel canister upside down to get this concave section facing upward, there's still not enough room It's actually worse this way. You have less room this way. It almost fits that way, but the lid's not going to fit down on there. The lid will still stick up. Okay, here's a small fuel canister. You do have more room in there with the small fuel canister, and my E-Tech City stove does fit in there with the case. The lighter, and if you finagle it around enough, I can fit the case, the stand, and the lighter all in there. And the lid fits on nice. I'll try that with the MSR. It just doesn't fit in there very well. We'll try that there once. Now I haven't got the case in there yet. So my MSR pocket rocket case will not fit in here with the small fuel canister. It almost goes, but it's just not quite small enough. But the E-Tech City stove will fit in there along with my jet boil stand, and I got my lighter in there as well. So that all will fit in there with the lid on. But if you're going to use the MSR pocket rocket stove, you're going to have to take it out of the case and put this in a little bag, and then it will fit in there with the lid on. So that's just some comparison with different stoves. Okay, this is a 1.1 liter pot, 1.2 quarts. So here's a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle, and this pot will take it all. That fills it almost to the top there, which is a lot of water. You don't need that much water when you're making a regular cup of coffee or a Mountain House meal. But that just goes to show you how much water this GSI pot will hold, which is pretty good. Like I said, the other one they have is the 1.8 Halulite Boiler. Now it'll hold a lot more than this. Okay, so the measurements on this pot is 5 inches by 4.8 by 5.1 inches. It's not very compact as far as diameter wise goes. There are other pots out there that are smaller in diameter but are a little bit taller, like the Stanley cook set. Okay, I'm going to use my E-Tech City stove here today, and we're going to boil some water here in the Gsi Halulite Boiler. Okay, we're going to put some water in this, just enough to make some coffee in my see the Summit collapsible cup. So that doesn't take much more than 8 ounces, about 10 ounces of water. So we're just going to boil 10 ounces of water there in the Gsi Halulite Boiler. And we'll see how long that takes to boil. I said I got my E-Tech City stove here today. We're just up here along a mountain stream here today. We had a beautiful spring-like day. Temperatures in the upper 60s. So very beautiful. This is a weekday. I figured I'd come out here and enjoy this day, this evening. Because I believe the weekend and Saturday, I believe it's supposed to rain. Alright, to go along with the Gsi Halulite Boiler, we have the Gsi Java Drip. I'll never be without one of these things. You guys like fresh coffee, them instant packets just don't cut it when it comes to making coffee with this. And it's very lightweight to take along with you. You do got to carry your coffee grounds, so if you are doing some ultralight camping or hiking up in the steep mountains, you might want to go with the singles. But, that's very nice, this Java Drip. Okay, while that water is boiling, I got my new coffee in the mail. This month's coffee is from Costa Rica. Got a nice, beautiful postcard. It's labeled as a dark roast. The tasting notes on this blend is grape jam, cocoa nibs, and hazelnut. So this is going to be a very interesting blend to try. I have not tried this at home yet, so this will be my first time trying it. But, very interesting blend here. Grape jam, cocoa nibs, and hazelnut. Okay, it's not going to be too much longer until that water's boiling. So this is our coffee bag here from Costa Rica. And I almost knocked that over. So I haven't even opened this up yet to try it, to smell it. They got her sealed up pretty good here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to smell this coffee, see what it smells like. Smells very good. I'm not picking up on any of the notes that they say it has, but we'll see what it tastes like. Alright, that should make a nice cup of coffee there. And we got our boiler rocking over here. Got a nice boil going there. Okay, so it didn't take very long at all to boil that water. Now, I might have a little bit too much coffee grounds in here. I kind of get carried away sometimes. I should be able to taste this brew. It smells very good. Okay, that's going to be just about perfect. So the pot performs very well. I do like the fact that it has a metal lid. That's always nice. So we got a nice cup of coffee brewed here. Alright, so the GSI Java Drip, all you gotta do is just shake the grounds out. The grounds are organic. They biodegrade. They'll go into the ground. There's no concern with packing coffee grounds out. I know some people might not think that, but that's just the way it is. But this Java Drip rinses out real nice in the stream. I already rinsed it out here, but all you got to do is shake the grounds out onto the ground and then just rinse this out. It rinses out very easy. And that way it doesn't make a mess in your pack. Alright. We got some Costa Rica coffee. It's a very different blend. I can't say that I'm picking up on all the tasting notes, the grape jam or the cocoa beans and the hazelnut. It does taste very good though. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I just can't pick up on them tasting notes. It's very good though. Very good. Okay, so that's the look at the Gsi Halulite Boiler 1.1 liter. It's very nice and lightweight, like I said. Has a nice rubberized handle, and it does come with a nice metal lid with a tab on top. And overall, this is a very nice pot for boiling water. You can warm up a can of soup in this. It has a lot of room for doing that, and it's a very nice product. The Gsi Halulite Boiler 1.1 liter. Okay, thanks for checking this video out of the Gsi boiler, and while I'm out here enjoying this evening, I'm going to cook myself a little bit of hash browns. I'll include some of that footage here at the end. But thanks for taking your time watching the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later.